Hello students, functions. So we are going to discuss what is functions. So definition, a relation f. So in this line itself we have to understand all the functions are relations. So it is also like the relation but with certain conditions. A relation f between two non-empty set x and y is called a function from x to y if, so this is the condition, for each x belongs to capital X there exists only one y belongs to capital Y, such that x comma y belongs to f. So this small f is function. So relation is denoted by capital R, function is denoted by small f. That is, f is equal to, in set builder form, function f is equal to x comma y such that for all x belongs to capital X, y belongs to capital Y. So this is the definition, right? Now I'll explain in a simple way. So always function should be right like this, f such that x to y. So it is a function only if every element in the domain of f as an image, the image is unique. So these two lines are very important. So this is called function. This is a condition for function. Every element in the domain. What is called domain? The first elements, right? Set of all the first elements is called domain. Every element in the domain of f as an image. So what is called image? Image is nothing but second element, right? The image is unique. Unique means it should be only one element, right? So we'll see some examples. So now we'll clearly understand. So these are the examples of functions. So let's see one by one. First one, listen carefully. So this is the arrow diagram, right? So this is like relation, but we have some conditions for functions. So we have two circles, inside we have elements. So these are called domain, these are called codomain, right? So these are the first values, that is x values, second values, y values. Otherwise we can say it as input and output. So if I give one input, here we have one output. This output is called image. So what is the image of A? Image of A is P. So what is the output of this input A? So image of A is P. So these are called pre-image. So what is the pre-image of P? It is A. So image of A is P, pre-image of P is A, vice versa, right? So this is, the output is called image and the input is called pre-image. So now the condition for function is all the elements in the domain must have an image. So now if you check A, yes, A have one image, B, it is also have image, and C, it is also have image. So first condition is over. There are two conditions. First condition is all the elements in the domain must have an image. Yes, here all the elements have an image. Second condition is it should be unique. Unique means this elements in the domain must have only one image. So now if you check this, A have only one image, B only one image, C only one image. Therefore it is a function. So this is the condition for function. This is the only difference between relation and function. Both are same. Relation and function are nearly same, but in function we have two conditions. First condition is all the elements in the domain must have image and the images should be unique, which means all the elements in the domain must have image. Yes, all the elements having image here, and the images must be unique, which means the elements must have only one image. Yes, A have only one image, B have only one image, C have only one image. Therefore it is a function. So second example, A, B, C, P, Q. So this is the domain, this is the codomain. So this is pre-image and this is image. So now the first condition, all the elements in the domain must have image. A have image, B have image, but C don't have any image. Therefore, it is not a function. So, if the two conditions are satisfied, that is, all the elements in the domain must have image and the images should be unique. If the two conditions are satisfied, then only it is a function. Otherwise, it is not a function. So, if you look at this, A have image and B have image, but C don't have any image. Therefore, it is not a function. First condition itself, it is not satisfied the first condition itself. So it is not a function. So next example, 1, 2, 3, PQ. This is domain. These are images, right? Now, first condition, all the elements in the domain must have image. Let's check 1. Yes, this have an image. 2, it is also have an image. 3, it is also have an image. Second condition, all the elements have image. That images should be unique, which means all the elements have only one image. So how many elements, how many images for 1? Only one image. How many image for 2? Only one image. How many image for 3? Only one image. Therefore it is also a function. Now if you have some question, what about this second elements, that is y? Here this q don't have any pre-image. That is not at all a problem. We have to only look at the domain. So don't look at this codomain. Don't look at this images. Only look at this domain. Only check the domain. Right? Here, this both 2 and 3 have the same image. That is not at all a problem. In this function, in this relation, the conditions are satisfied. What are the conditions? All the elements in the domain must have image. Yes, 1 have image, 2 have image, 3 have image. And all the elements in the domain must have single image, only one image. Right? 1 have only one image P, 2 have only one image R, 3 have only one image R. Therefore, it is a function. But this is not at all a problem. Since this both 2 and 3 have the same image, it is not at all a problem. Right? So, it is a function. Now, look at the next example. A, B, X, Y, Z. What is the first condition? All the elements in the domain must have image. So, if you check A, B, so A have image, B also have image. Second condition is this A and B, that is all the elements in the domain must have only one image. But if you check at this domain, A have only one image, it is okay. But B have two images. So second condition is not satisfying here. Therefore, it is not a relation. So if you look at the previous example, here these two elements having the same image, it is not at all a problem. But this one single element of the domain should not have two images, right? So the condition is all the elements in the domain must have images. Yes, the first condition is satisfied here. But the second condition is all the elements in the domain must have only one image. Here A have only one image, but B have two images here. Therefore, it is not a function, right? So these are the examples of functions. So if you look at this one, it is some hint. So first elements are always considered as X, otherwise called as input, otherwise called as pre-image. Second elements are always considered as Y. So here Y is otherwise called as f of X, and it is otherwise called as output, and another name is image, right? So that's all about the introduction of function. Thank you.